My name is Given Peace, and this is my new track, Keep You.
I don't know where we're going, what we're searching for now, but I have only reason. Keep you closer tonight, but when the sun goes down, but when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down.
Thank you for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen. My name is Chrvns, and today we have one of the best DJs, event planners, the coolest human being you'll ever meet. Make some noise for Given Peace. Man. What up, bro?
Thank you so much. This is an awesome intro.
All right, so bro, you talking about doing shows in like what, Bend and Eugene? How are those type of shows? Because it's only one state apart. But how are those compared to like the ones that have been like Seattle, Bellingham type things?
There's big city shows versus like medium, smaller town city like shows.
It don't matter, bro. Show could be a different show. It's different.
So so that's the thing. Like honestly, I feel like the shows that I do in Bellingham, like for the size, they're like the most hype. Like people come out for. I think it's also people like know me a lot better here. So when I do a show in Bellingham, like people could genuinely get excited about it. And then Portland also is like on the other side, like being a bigger city. Portland, Seattle are fun. Just like have like loyal contingents come out and go crazy.
That's dope.
I recently played at 45 East. Actually, and I just played at just dropped a track at 45 East on Friday with Spaceman, and that was super fun. So I would say like in the bigger cities, it's bigger shows, more people, but nothing hits like a Bellingham show
because you have heart. You know what I'm
saying? You have so many people there. It's like, oh, I like know half these people, and it's awesome. It's been a lot of fun. My big thing right now is just like expanding into these new markets and building up enough of a presence, especially with like the Love of House brand, to be able to have this network of shows up and down the West Coast. With the ultimate intention of bringing in outside artists and having like miniature like Pacific Northwest tours.
Yeah.
So that's the goal right now. And as part of that goal is just like building up these communities. And in order to do that, my main avenue of doing anything like that is just building the community itself. So having as many benefits to the artists that play as possible, as well as having as many opportunities for people getting involved to be able to just like enjoy it. And
for the people that don't know, Love of House is something that you curated.
So Love of House started out as just shows, and it's sort of evolved and morphed over time. So I have a subreddit for it.
Hey, that's hard.
Yeah.
So forget a Discord, bro. We going subreddit, yeah.
Yeah, no, we got a subreddit for it. Last month, it was like the fastest growing subreddit for electronic music on Reddit. Made it into like the top 50 electronic music subreddits. And then I have a Discord that's popping off right now.
So you're doing both now. Okay,
right,
I'll be quiet.
No, exactly.
I'll be quiet.
Yeah, so the Discord is huge, and it's just like building a sense of community. Yeah. The big thing that I want to do is like the whole idea behind Love of House in the first place was to build something that I wished existed when I started doing this, and that's having like this community that interfaces with like up and coming artists, and like
so work those together, make it easier for everyone.
Right, those kids who are like in their bedroom producing all day, like I've been for like years and years. I was like, there's no way for me to ever play a show, or like, how do I even start? It's so intimidating.
You just got to get that one homie that puts you on, and then all of a sudden, then you start starting to understand how things work, and then boom.
Well, I mean, but the thing about that is like that one homie that puts you on, like that's very true. But for a lot of people, it's like they don't have those connections, and so it's like having like a Discord where you can go on and you can pop in and join a beat battle, or just come and chill.
The beat battles be going crazy too.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Actually, I mean, this is like a little segue, but that track that Keep You that's coming out on July 13th was actually
July 13th, you heard it first.
Yeah. Actually, so the original concept for that was like formulated in a beat battle. I did a beat battle, and like the sample was someone saying like, "Oh shit." And then obviously like the track sounds nothing like that anymore, but like it has the same bones. So it started from that. I liked it so much I made it into its own track.
That's dope.
So, I mean, these are like opportunities and resources for people to sort of not like necessarily get discovered, but like network with other people in their community, especially other like producers and DJs and stuff.
100%. All right. Well, hold on. I'm gonna stop you right here because we got real deep in it. You was talking about the audio books, and so did you read like comic books when you were a kid, like younger?
Yeah, I honestly like nothing like I didn't read like superhero comic books. I read like Calvin and Hobbes and stuff like that.
Oh, I had that thick one, bro. Where it had like all the different stories inside of it. Yeah, absolutely. That was my shit. All right, but I want to ask you now. You can go ahead and get a sip. Go ahead and do what you got to do. So, just think about it. I know you didn't read that many superhero ones, but if your life was a comic book, what would your origin story look like?
I don't know. I don't know if there's any that really match. I have a really weird origin story. So I was born in a cabin in the woods.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So once upon a time.
There we go. Here we are.
Yeah. So once upon a time, my parents lived in a tiny cabin in the woods out in northeastern Washington, the very corner of Washington, just south of Canada. So if you guys know where Shambhala is, it's like just on the American side of the border from that.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's just like wilderness. It was right on the Columbia River. And my girlfriend and I actually went and visited this last summer. And it's crazy because the entire cabin is like, I mean, people can't see, but it's tiny. Like it's like the size of like a large bathroom or something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's tiny.
So like one of these rooms?
Right. No, it was like about like the whole footprint is about the size of one of those studios.
That's crazy.
Maybe both of them, but like not very big.
I was about to say,
It's pretty small though. So I was born like in the woods and washed me in the Columbia River and cut my umbilical cord with a rock on my life.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So I had a super atypical upbringing, and then not only that, like on top of that, there was 7 kids in that too. Like so,
Wait, so what's your sibling? How many brothers and
I have
sisters?
8 siblings. So at the time there was me and 6 others living in the cabin. Yeah, right. It's crazy.
Dang.
And I mean, kind of like an idyllic life, like from my parents' perspective, that is one of those things where it's sort of like reality came crashing. And at some point, my dad got into a pretty serious car accident, and then my parents were like stranded away from the cabin. And so we ended up all having to like get taken by pretty much strangers and like go live in their houses for a little bit. So yeah, pretty crazy like origin story.
That's intense, bro.
And then obviously we all got reunited and stuff. And then that was the point where my parents were like, all right, we need to, have a reality check and not be living in the woods. Cause what kind of like vulnerabilities does that
Leave open, yeah.
make you exposed to, if that makes sense?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's any superheroes that had that kind of.
You your own superhero, bro. That's Yo, that's wild.
Yeah. Pretty unique background.
We'll be right back after these messages. We'd like to give a special thanks to Lost Giant Cider Company, always providing us with our cider beverages and the best of the cider beverages. Visit Lost Giant's Tap Room in the heart of Bellingham at 1200 Meter Avenue in the Haskell Business Center. It's just down the street from Lakeway Fred Meyer.
Menace Brewing, located in the Fountain District, is where flavor is unleashed. It serves as a local hub of craft beer and community. Recognized as the neighborhood's premier soccer hangout, I love me some soccer. Menace Brewing isn't just a brewery, it's the go-to spot for sports action and local engagement. Visitors can catch the game, connect with fellow fans, and immerse themselves in the heart of the spirited community. Menace Brewing invites everyone to join them, where every visit feels like coming home. Experience Menace Brewing in Bellingham today.
And welcome back. So with that background, I'm just okay. So I know you make electronic music. Did you always make? Because I know a lot of DJs usually they'll be like in a metal band, or they'll be in something. Did you make like electronic music the whole time, or how did that go?
That's a great question. So going back to the cabin in the woods, my parents, the whole reason they want to do that was that they were both musicians. They both want to have more opportunities to I think as musicians and as creatives and artists, like there is this desire to just say fuck everything else and go put me in a space
isolation,
where I can be creative. You know what I mean? And like
no outside influences on your mind.
Exactly. That you can just because we get caught up with our daily lives, with our job and all that stuff. And
get off work. I'm too tired.
Right, shit. Exactly. And how many times is that the case?
You gotta push through, bro. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then sometimes you're like, fuck, what if I lived in a place where I could just have all the time in the world to just be creative? So they were out in the woods, playing guitar and making music and stuff.
So it was like, what style would you say they played?
Like singer-songwriter stuff. My dad was a classical guitarist, so my mom was a singer-songwriter.
That's dope.
They're both amazing musicians in their own right. And then, so growing up, I played piano, and that was my thing. And then, as soon as I was able to, just started messing around with GarageBand and all that stuff.
Shout out GarageBand, bro.
Yeah,
free on the Mac, bro. That's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, so I didn't actually start taking it seriously until I switched to Ableton Live and started producing I would say experimenting, because obviously when everyone starts, you don't have no idea what you're doing.
I know, but you making stuff
around. Right?
Yeah. So I don't ever doubt that. I got some of the most trash beats that sound fire to me still to this day.
Right? Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah. So and I would say I've been taking it seriously for 11, 12 years now.
When was that switch?
So I got really into electronic music and going to raves and stuff, and then I was just one day I was like, I don't know, I could probably do this, and I started messing around and then started taking it a little more seriously. And then I didn't actually think of it as something that I was going to do other than a personal enjoyment thing, you know? And I think with life, everyone you have your life stuff, your job, your social stuff, your responsibilities. and then everyone's got some sort of creative outlet. You know what I mean? Or like something that you do to relax and unwind
I
to.
feel like everything's like all one though. Sometimes like everything's
Right,
kind of blends together.
it all blends together. But like in my mind, like making music was my little thing. You know what I mean? It's
just
like,
for you, just for
me. Yeah. So like on my SoundCloud, I have like 430, 450 private tracks.
Damn.
Just stuff that I made for myself, or stuff that I've cooked up one day and then like never showed anybody.
You keep it on there just in case like your hard drive fails or something?
No, I honestly to play them in my car. Honestly, yes, the ones that make it onto my private SoundCloud are actually kind of like the ones that made the cut a little bit. Make a lot more that never make it off my hard drive.
Wait, would you ever plan on releasing it? Like, are you just like building like, what do you have like a plan to release those, or like pick and choose, or are they just there to be there?
Some of them, yeah. I mean, some of them are getting released. But I mean, of that, like it's small percentage of the ones I actually like want to show other people.
Yeah.
Just I am pretty picky, and that took a long time to get to the point where I wanted my music to be something that someone else was going to listen to. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like showing someone your sock drawer. It's like, I don't necessarily know if I want the entire world to see how like disorganized this is, but like it's useful to me. So that's how my music is.
So why would you show somebody your sock drawer?
Exactly, right? Exactly. Why would you show somebody
Bro,
your sock drawer?
I've never heard that fucking expression. Pause, bro.
I just made it up.
Hey, bro, check out these socks, though. I got mad trampoline zone socks.
Nice.
I got a new pair like the first 4 times I went, and they're some of the most comfortable socks, bro. They're nice and thick, and they got little stickies on the bottom so you don't slip.
Rubber pads.
Yeah.
Having a comfortable pair of socks just makes all the difference.
Yeah.
My point that I was trying to make is that it was like a deeply personal thing, and I didn't want really to expose that part of myself to other people. And then
You feel like you've evolved to a point that you have been able to do that more now?
yeah, so I had this turning point. This summer of 2021, had just like a bunch of insane life stuff happen to me. Obviously, like I think for a lot of people with like COVID and everything, like life came at me really fast, and finally, after COVID was like chilling out, so that must have been 2022. I went to Shambhala with my friends.
One day I'll go.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a ton of
One
fun.
day.
And yeah, I don't know if I should. Yeah, fuck it. Smoke some DMT in the crowd, and and I in Fractal Forest, and had a really interesting experience where suddenly, like, I was in the crowd in Fractal Forest in Shambhala, and I was transported on the stage, looking down, and I was playing a set. And I was like, that's interesting. And there's sort of like had this very strong feeling that this is your future if you choose to have it. Like you can be doing this too. Like you've always wanted to do this your whole life. You've always wanted to do it, but you never want to show anybody your stuff. It's like you've made this too private. You
got to see it through, my guy.
You know? And it was like, I don't know. I just had this feeling that I was like, I need to, take this stuff out of the bedroom and put it into the world. So started putting music out finally and started taking it a lot more seriously.
What was that first experience like actually getting on stage then?
Honestly, kind of crazy. Well, what's super crazy is that last year's 2023, back at Shambhala, and I had just opened for Shiba-san.
Oh yeah, the buff.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
And him and I connected a little bit. He was a wonderful human being, honestly.
Hey, shout out Shiba.
Yep, shout out to Shiba-san. And he met up with my girlfriend and I before his set and took us up in the booth with him at Fractal Forest. And that's when it like smacked me in the face. I was like, whoa, like
full circle.
This is like it to the details. This is what I saw. Like this is it. Like I'm here, I'm looking out, and it was like, like you have deja rev sometimes. You dream something, then it happens in real life. It's the craziest experience. And I was like, okay, like I'm on the right track. This is what I was supposed to do. Like I was supposed to be here. And honestly, like just like my whole life in general has felt so much more enriched since I decided to like start showing my art and like start showing the stuff off. And it's just like every indication that, hey, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Like after fucking around for 10 years, I'm like, finally,
it's go time.
It's go time. It's 100%.
Man,
so I've just been working my ass off on it, and like been putting out a lot more music. And instead of having stuff that I'm like shelving or like collecting dust on my hard drive, more and more often I'm making something. It's going from like a concept being made to being like, I'm going to send this out, get this signed to labels, get the shit sent off.
Boom.
So, so exciting stuff.
Okay. So with that, all right. So, and we just talked about you opening for Shiba-san. Love of House. You basically put a lot of shows together.
Yeah.
And you've performed with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
Well, so let's go like 5 or 6. I'll give you 5 or 6. What would be like the dream festival lineup?
Oh,
So it's like one day festival. You got like 5 or 6 I can go.
Right. Well, I'm a little biased because I like really specific artists. But honestly, it's just kind of crazy. So actually, I opened for Odd Mob in December down in Portland, 45 East. Odd Mob's on that list. So when I saw that he was coming to town, I just hit up everyone. I was like, please let me open for Odd Mob. I'm the biggest fan in the entire world. Shout out Odd Mob. Honestly, it's super a popular choice, but Skrillex for sure.
Oh, tenfold.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, like as a producer, he's so talented. It's insane. Let's see. I would also have to add Fortet to that, honestly. Man, it's kind of a hard question. It's Rez, absolutely. Rez got to be on there.
There we go. You got like 2 more slots. Who are you giving it to? Which one of these people is headlining?
I don't know. I want to add Tita Lau to that.
Okay.
And honestly, I would probably have Skrillex headline.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, I mean,
pop one more.
It's like basically retired, but Grizz has always been a ton of fun.
Yeah, he is retired now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Grizz shows are always great.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Love Grizz shows.
We'll be right back after these messages. You know that one record you're trying to find on vinyl from your favorite artist, you just can't find it. Have you ever checked out Black Noise? It is the heart of Bellingham's music scene, founded by the one and only Nico Sanchez. They've got all sorts of indie gems, handpicked by Nico himself. Jazz, punk, you name it. Swing by for some good vibes and, whatever album you're trying to find. 1312 Bay Street, Deppin. Binary Recording Studio is a versatile space designed to cater to all music genres. And when I say all, I mean all. If you're into jazz, rock, hip-hop, or anything in between, Binary is equipped to bring your music to life. With the expert engineering and the best setup, my boy Bob, he can capture the essence of whatever you are wanting to create and bring it, just to reality. From there, book your session today, unleash your creativity at Binary Recording Studio. But for real, my boy Bob, he will not disappoint.
And welcome back. I went on your Instagram. And I saw that you went skydiving a couple years ago.
Yeah, just a little on the whim thing. Yeah, you went skydiving.
Yeah. So I want to know your story. How did that come? Was it something like you already planned out? Was it on the whim?
It was on the whim. Yeah.
See, that's how it's supposed to be, bro. That's how it's supposed. Yeah, because me and Craig, it was like we should do it tomorrow. Boom. Next day we jumping at bruh.
Yeah.
Did you do the 60-second or the 30-second?
The 60-second. Yeah.
Bro, you need that. You need that, bro.
Yeah. My only thing is that this is gonna sound really dumb, but I blew my air drum out on a 7 Lines concert like when I was like 19. So I've had issues with like altitude adjustment on my air.
Oh, is it with like the popping in the ear?
Yeah, so sometimes it doesn't equalize.
Yeah,
so skydiving, it was a ton of fun, like very exhilarating. I thought
he was just frustrated the whole time.
The second I jumped out, I was like, this is sick. And then like by the time the parachute got pulled, I was like, all of a sudden all the pressure. And it wasn't scary as much as painful. Like I was like, this hurts so bad. It hurt so bad.
Not bad for bringing up that memory, dog.
Yeah. No, honestly, like I wish I could do it more. I've always dreamed of like, I honestly wanted to go get
certified.
The certified, so I could do the solo jumping.
You gotta do like 500 jumps though, bro.
Well, I've looked into this. There's a school in Italy which you can do it like pretty cheap. It's like $4,000, and they'll take care of everything and teach you how to
How many
skydiving.
jumps you got to do though? Because you got to do a certain. You have to have a certain
I
amount
don't
of
think
jumps.
it's like 500.
It is 500.
To solo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to do
It's been a
500
while since I
tandems.
looked into it.
Also,
That's a
they
lot.
may have updated it since then too.
Yeah. I think you can do it a lot less if you like take the ground school.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah. So I was like wanting to do that, and then after I actually went skydiving, I was like, I don't know if like physically I can do this with my air. Probably damaging something inside there.
Okay, we're moving to Italy, bro. We're gonna get skydive certified.
Skydiving in the Italian Alps sounds pretty nice.
You know, bro, that'd be sick.
I could do that.
Chill out in Sicily, have some nice wine. Mm-hmm. That sounds like a good. You got any place that you'd move to? Any dream location to move to?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to beat the Pacific Northwest. I mean, I've traveled pretty extensively.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You kind of right about that. PNW go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just like for a lot of reasons, PNW is super nice.
You get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I've lived in some pretty interesting places.
Top three. What's top three?
Well, I lived in China for like a couple years.
Wait, hold on, pause. What?
Yeah, so this is right before the pandemic. I swear I didn't bring it. But right before COVID.
Hey, it's all given fault, bro. You heard that? I'm just kidding. I'll be quiet. Go ahead, bro.
So 2018, I want to say, I moved to China and wanted to learn how to speak Chinese. So like basically on a whim, I ended up staying
all right,
there.
pause
for a
right
couple
there.
years.
Can you still speak Chinese?
Yeah. I'm pretty rusty. It's been a couple years since I've like practiced really well.
Put you on the spot. Say, hi, my name is Given, and I'm doing the podcast today.
I don't know how to say podcast.
I'm on the show today.
I don't know how to say show. it's been, I'm a lot of practice.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
那你叫我的名字叫平胜利。我现在跟 Chrvns doing a show.
I'm gonna just believe you because I don't know. I can't fact check it. Hey, any listeners that understood that, go ahead and fact check it real quick for me, please. I said put it in the comments.
Yeah, it's gonna be embarrassing because I actually have a bachelor's degree in Chinese now. So when I came back from China, I enrolled at Western and got a bachelor's in Chinese. So if my Chinese teachers or anyone saw that, like, apologies. Forgot a bunch of stuff. I do need to get back and practice, but yeah, I mean, it's
just a muscle, bro. A muscle in the brain. You just got to keep utilizing.
Right? No, exactly. Yeah. So living in China was crazy. I went to some music festivals out there, which the Chinese music festival is like a whole different thing. It's a different vibe.
Like more energy in the like the folks and whatnot.
Well, I mean, people don't do substances there. People just drink.
Okay.
So it's like a much more rowdy crowd.
Oh yeah, that's what I expect.
Yeah. It's a ton of fun though. Like seeing Rez at Jungle Music Festival and watching like these like mosh pits open up in the crowd and people just going crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah, no, it's cool, but it's a completely different vibe. Obviously, like there's a lot more of a police presence like directly in the festival.
That's crazy.
The point where like you're like look to the left and the right of the crowd and there's like lines of cops with human catcher things. So if you don't know what a human catcher is, it's like a long like trident implement, but with just two prongs. It goes like this, and it's like a big old fork, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it wraps around someone's body, so you can catch them, you can pin them down, whatever.
Yeah.
So if you're doing something wrong, like they can get you really easily
from a distance, bro. I got extendos.
From a distance, yeah.
I got the extendos, bro.
Yeah, no, they come in like a Greek phalanx, like they're like got the shields and everything, and all marching in real fast. It's crazy.
Motherfucker said, "This is spots." Got your ass.
Exactly. That's exactly what it looks like. Yeah. It's kind of intimidating, but at the same time, like it's all good fun.
I mean, as long as you just don't fuck up. How about that?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't cause no problems. You're good, bro.
It's a really big incentive. Don't break the law in China.
You won't get hit by the fork.
Yeah. You don't want to get hit by the fork. They'll get you.
Oh man! All right, so here, because this is coming out on today. If you're listening on the day it comes out, we appreciate you. It's June 13th, I believe. What do you have coming up? So the people, just keep the people informed. Let them know, Given.
Yeah,
Let them
absolutely. So June 17th, I have a track with Lauren Sargent coming out on Lifted. That's called Understand. It's like a melodic techno track. And then on July 13th, I have a track with Two Dutch. Actually, it's with their subsidiary label. It's called Cushy Tapes. And that track is called Keep You. Super excited about that one. Yeah, and Keep You, I mean, they both have really interesting stories behind them. But
Keep You is the one with the oh shit Discord one, right? Or the beat battle one.
Well, actually, it doesn't have oh shit anymore. But yeah, I did
that was the bare
beat
bones
battle,
of that. Yeah.
Did a beat battle in Discord, and the beat that I ended up coming is like a 20-minute beat battle. So I do a whole beat in 20 minutes.
Yeah. You gotta cook, bro. You gotta go.
Right, yeah. Go as fast as you can, cook as fast as you can. So you feel like a line cook. And that one ended up being the bones to the track. So that's what Keep You is. Like, got its start there. So it's kind of a fun origin story for that track.
That's sick, bro.
Thank you.
All right. So with this, I know Love of House, you're all about building communities, making sure like, everybody has somewhere where they can either share some stuff, give some notes, just work together.
Right.
So with you doing that, what is one piece of advice that you can give to somebody? Or what's one piece of advice you just want to give out? It don't even matter, just for anything in life. What's one piece of advice you got for the people before we head out today?
That's a good question.
Take your time. Go ahead.
Honestly, I would say a big piece of advice is just to be an advocate for yourself. And for a lot of people, like, that's really intimidating. But being an advocate for yourself is really important. And especially like coming from like my backstory of being someone who like didn't want to show anyone their work and just
born in the woods, bro. Cabin in the woods, bro.
Well, essentially had the mindset of like, I'm just going to make music for me and then like not share it with anybody. That was probably one of the biggest lessons I ever had to learn was like, I mean, especially in the DJ world, it's like, this is a world of like hype beasts. Yeah. And if you are a producer and you're making your own music, you need to tell people and you need to stand up for yourself because you will get drowned out. You will get drowned out by people who are going to shout you down.
And they're probably just going to play your songs.
Right. No, exactly. There's been many a time where I have been in the audience and seen them play my song and not shout me out at all. And like that's kind of, that's kind of a tough one. So it's like you gotta also, like if you wasn't there, would they? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but who knows? Right? Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, it is still important to like to stand up for yourself and to put your work out there into the world and like let people know that's what you're working on.
That's it, bro.
That's it.
I fuck with that. Hey, so everybody, thank you for tuning in. My name is Chrvns. This is Shut Up and Listen. We have had a wonderful conversation with Giving Peace today. Y'all stay wonderful, stay blessed. Get outside, get some sunshine. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen. For more captivating content, including videos, articles, and everything music related, visit our website at shutupbeham.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever you get your podcast and join the conversation by following us at Shut Up and Listen Beham on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Shut Up and Listen is proudly produced by Rocket Soul and Binary Recording Studio. Stay tuned for more fantastic episodes.